Welcome to the second day of doing this mansion. In the last episode, we basically did the layout and overview of the mansion. In this episode, we're going to be going into the flat walls in the front and trying to detail them as you see right now. And yeah. So let's get started on the front of the build, the exterior. So as you see, there is a bunch of flat walls that I want to change. At the end of the day, they're still going to be flat, but they're going to be very detailed and flat, which is good. What is always lacking in flat walls is depth. Depth basically gives the flat walls curves, gives the flat walls another dimension. In flat walls, you only see 2D, you only see the front of it. When you add depth, you see 3D, which is good about not having flat walls because you can make your house more 3D. The thing about detailing flat walls, it's not 3D. So I try to strive for that throughout this build. So like I said in the previous episode, my build is heavily inspired off of this image. And this image has a lot of ways to detail flat walls. Firstly, I made a balcony separating the first floor and the second floor, therefore giving the walls more depth. Then I added, or tried to add, some pillars. These pillars in front of the walls make the walls a bit more nicer, give it some depth. And I tried to do that, but it didn't turn out so well. So fence gate. See, this wouldn't work. This wouldn't work because it's too low. It needs to touch the ceiling. Oh, wait, I need to delete that now. So would this work? Does this look nice? One, you can only have 3 loops, which is quite problematic. So, as you see, making hedges as pillars don't work. But even with that, I tried to continue with the idea, like, see if it would work, but at the end, it just didn't work. Though I still wanted to do an arch, so I tried to do this sort of arch. And this is a custom arch in Bloxburg that is from this video. I tried to do that arch, and I don't know what happened with it. Because of the fact that, like, some pillars don't meet, like, I tried to make him, I just didn't use it, and I decided just to use regular pillars. So, yeah. So I used regular pillars, even though I really wanted something a bit more. The regular pillars just seemed like the best option, especially on a large scale like this where I'm decorating a ton of windows. Following that decision, I thought it would make sense to put more force into my windows rather than my pillars. The pillars would just be there, painted marble. The windows could be there really detailed. So let's see how that goes in a time lapse. So after constructing a design for a long time, I ended up with two ideas. One is this sort of tan idea, and I would admit it's a bit more detailed than the other one, the white idea. So like I said, the tan is a bit more detailed, but what I really like about the white, it's more clean, and I think it will look better more duplicated. So I was kind of conflicted when choosing which one. So with some help from other people, like I asked also who's helping me create my house, my cousin. She said that this was a bit more unique, this sort of tan design that I went for, and like everybody does that like sort of white aesthetic, but I think this will be better, especially for this big mansion that we're creating. This big mansion that we're creating, to use this. Now I'm just trying to paste that on literally every single wall of this place. Well, only the front walls, actually. I'm not even heading to the back. And this is already going to cost me a lot. I know this is going to cost me a lot of money. All of this, just... I'm going to be so broke at the end of this. So broke at the end of this. Oh, I'm going to be a very, very broke man. Oh no, what happened? Do I want to use this though? I do like this one. How you see it? So I don't have any clips of me actually copying this because I did it with my cousin, so, yeah. Anyways, I want to explain my thought process when making this design, and basically, yeah, just how I made it. So, if you want to do basically a really detailed wall, I like to put something that's not that detailed in the background so it doesn't become over detailed. One of my favorites is the rectangular tiles. They're simple, they have at least some detail, and then you can put things on top of it like pillars and curtains. So pillars helps, like I said before, pillars with other pillars, like you see on each one of those. I did those little smaller pillars right next to the bigger pillars. I love doing that. And you can also edit your windows with what you see right here. Me putting some of those lights thing and making the windows more bulkier. And basically just that sort of stuff that just makes it seem more interesting. If you want to do a more of a simpler sort of wall design, I definitely suggest using a very detailed just background and having some minimal pillars dotted around. If you want to make a very detailed background but with no much money and effort into it, I suggest instead of doing a simple backdrop, do a very detailed backdrop with pillars dotted around, not a lot, but some. I would consider this to be like a detailed background. Oh, also, I forgot one more thing. Always add wall trims. Maybe some circumstances you don't, but wall trims are great. So basically all the flat walls are done. There may need some finalizing, but the majority of them are done. So actually, let's take a look inside of the house. We did do some stuff off camera, so let's also look at that as well. Alright, so yeah. Someone's driving their car through there. Oh, this is actually a nice house. Someone's driving their car through here, and this is the progress that we have gotten done. Primarily on the exterior, of course. We did do some other things with those domes. I love those dome roofs. Yeah, I like those dome roofs. I really tried to measure them equally. Also, you can see that they're kind of like a barn, which I sort of don't like, but either way, I really like them. You can see that this isn't like the most detailed wall ever. Like, there are some definitely things that are just not that nice about it. Like, sometimes it doesn't look as detailed. There could be a bit more like detail around the window, but for the most part, I'm proud of it because it's more detailed than I usually do. But the windows are quite, they are quite a lot. There is a lot of windows, which I don't know if I like or not. I mean, a lot of windows aren't too bad, so I don't know. So yeah, that's what we have basically for here. And yeah, I don't know if this is a lot of light, but this is the only place that does have light besides the room that someone did. So yeah, I don't know what to say. This is what we did on the exterior. I actually want to take a close look at the interior as well, because there has been some interior work off camera. So this is what I've done. Basically, this isn't really much, but my cousin, she actually did a room. This is Alright, so this is the room that my cousin made. We're starting a bit on the interior. And my cousin, she's more of an interior person, so she started work on the interior. And this is what the first bedroom is looking so far. This is the only first floor bedroom. And I really like it. I like the LED lights and the curtains. It just looks really nice. Yeah, so this room, it's really nice. It's in one of the towers, as you see right here, the bottom tower, and it's a nice room. The walls may need some like detailing, but besides that, this room it's really nice. So yeah, this is the first bedroom. So I can't wait to see how this project unfolds. I'm really excited for it. The living room and kitchen are gonna be right here. Not the living room. The dining room and kitchen, the sub dining room and kitchen are gonna be right here. And then the big dining room is gonna be right here. I'm just really happy. Wow. I'm just really happy to see how. Alright, so I'm gonna end it there because the rain kind of made everything terrible. Anyways, I'm really excited for this project, so if you like the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you like the channel, subscribe. This is JJ Awesomeness, and I'll see you guys in the next Bloxburg video.